kicked my stool. Can you see me with the box? It's the unboxing time. The face of anticipation. The face of anticipation. The face of anticipation. The face of anticipation. I'm just looking at this mug the whole time. Here it is. Yeah. Oh my God, there's a remote. There's a remote. There's a remote. Wow, this is legit. This. Oh, I'm getting nervous. Look, a ring light. Ah, that's gonna be so good. That was like, imagine like silent film music. Okay. And then everything is amazing. Let's try it. Ready? I put my chunkiest glitter in here so it'd be easier to clean up, but wow. That was amazing. Hi, Grammy. Welcome to the inaugural episode of the Art Mack Makes Show, a show where Mack makes art, but also makes conversation. You can't open it. Got it. Got it. I love Arizona iced tea. So this is a perfect opportunity. I am going to finish off this little series of sculptures, my circus sculptures, I guess. I don't know. Sometimes I call them casino, sometimes circus, sometimes I don't know what they're called. I forgot to record a transition, so we're switching over to voiceover while I let myself enjoy a sip of my tasty beverage. This is the first sculpture in the series. I said I call this the casino or circus series, and that has to do with the colors and kind of the competing textures. So it's this really light pink color for the base, and it's a matte kind of rough texture. And then all over it, there's these diamonds, painted different colors. I've left several of them white, but I think in this video, I am going to end up painting those some color because it's just a little boring. The whole idea is lots going on, it being kind of overwhelming, but at the same time having these really friendly colors and shapes. So the second one is this balloon looking thing. It's very similar. The idea is of it being a heavy balloon. It's made with the same texture and has the same diamonds as the first one. All I really need to do on that one today is get some of the white touched up and also cover up some of the yellow diamonds on this one. It was a paint color I was experimenting with. I hated it. This is the one we're going with. Number 3 is one of my favorites. It's got these divots or canals, I don't know what you'd call them, cut in through this wormy shape, and then inside of those it's filled with colors. It's the same colors as on the other sculptures. A lot of light colors, ends up fading to some darker ones you can see there. You really get a different look at any angle you view this one at. So that's why I like that one. Next up, we have this purple curlicue. I will need to, as you can see, touch up the paint on this one a lot. Then I'm going to cover it with this clear gloss spray. I'm hoping coats will make it really glossy, shiny, smooth. Ooh, look at that. My hand goes right through. Pretty neat. These little guys, they're a mix of colors, textures, some glossy. Oops, I dropped one there. There's these balloon looking ones. There's some peanut looking ones that kind of mimic the first sculpture. these diamond ones. Oh. Now it's time to take a little break and get rid of the sculptures that were not working out for this series. This one was my first attempt at this other curly Q and just ended up being too thick. Into the tiny trash it goes. Tiny trash. This was my first attempt at a balloon-shaped one. The diamond here on the end just really makes me uncomfortable because, well, kind of reminded me of a nipple. Into the trash can. Our final elimination is this corkscrew-shaped one. It just ended up way too big and thick compared to the other shapes. And now we've reached everyone's favorite segment of the show, Outfit of the Day. Let's see what our friend Mack's wearing today. Hello, Mack. Today, it looks like she's wearing a gorgeous pair of teal shorts, matching black boots, a belt, a floral top, and a gorgeous silk scarf tied around her head. Look at that style. Now let's get to work. I'm starting off by putting that new yellow color over the yellow diamonds on this balloon. Yes, that one right there, thank you. And here I am trying to decide if painting the white diamonds yellow is a good idea. Spoiler alert, I go for it, and I still don't know if it was a good idea. Too late now. Wow, you really like showing that one. Good job, Mack. I'm about ready to bust the plaster out to mix up and pour into silicone molds just to make some little shapes to help pose the sculptures. I'm doing some little platforms and I'm also mixing up more of those loose little diamonds and making a healthy little mess as we go. We're gonna do a little movie magic and oh, look, just like that, it's time to demold the plaster. Guys, unmolding plaster is the most satisfying thing. Just look at it. Look at it. Look at all those pieces. Perfect blocks. Love it. Now, what do you say we sit back and watch the artist in the wild, in its natural habitat? Polishing things with nail polish. Amazing. It doesn't seem to be aware that it's being observed. These creatures have similar biology to that of humans. However, behaviorally, it becomes clear that theirs is an erratic nature, nothing like that of humans. They've been known to have bursts of activity lasting for up to a week, followed by about as long of inactivity, marked only by ventures out for food and trips to the cinema. I'd love to pet one day. It's time for last minute eliminations because, well, I just didn't like them. Whereas this one, I don't want to talk about this one, but it gets to die in the tiny trash can. I will feel better with these gone. And I will feel better that the collection is done. And I do feel better. Do I feel better? I need to stop. And here we have the artists displaying their most prominent weakness as a species. I get paint on everything and have to end up retouching things so many times because I can't stop touching things. Now watch as the artist makes a near fatal mistake. Right after speaking of the dangers of working with painty hands. Getting blue paint on a white sculpture that she just finished touching up. It's hard for artists to survive because they get so frustrated with themselves. Odd little creatures. And the artist turns around and begins working again. So here is what we've ended up with. These sculptures have been in the works for way too long. Obviously, I could keep messing with things forever, but I'm stopping. I stopped.
As you can see, I didn't end up displaying them with the plaster blocks, at least right now. I think they're pretty cute. As frustrating as it was, I think they look pretty nice. Oh, don't look at that one. Wait. Okay, better. I like them. We're staying positive. I like them. And they're done, and now the video's done. All right, that was the inaugural episode of the Art Mack Make Show. Thanks for watching, Grammy, and I'm gonna send you another video soon. Bye!